Welcome back to Read Only Memories. Let's continue. Let's see. What the hell was I doing? Leaving.
I don't like the way I don't like the way she was flirting with you, Ollie.
What are you talking about?
I know flirting when I see it, and I'm saying I don't like it, not one bit.
Damn. We just talk about old anime sometimes, Chad. Neither of us are interested in each other.
Sure.
Well, we have the poster now. What's next? Go ahead and call this number, Turing. He'll want to set up the drop with you. Now that I've introduced you to him.
Sure. Change the subject.
Are you guys brothers or what? Oh, sorry. I'll call him right now then. It's ringing. You the ones looking... I don't know. You the ones looking for some papers? We are, and we have requested payment here. I'll just do this. Good. We're gonna do this real professional, like, you know, you know the Stardust? I do. Head there. Leave the poster behind the mega. What? Head there. Leave the poster behind the mega phobetter arcade cabinet and get out. Are you? and come back. And come back in 10 minutes later. Your stuff will be behind the cabinet. All right. What is that? South African? I have no idea. I understand. Good. Forgot that guy. Good. I'll be waiting. Good. I'll be waiting. I forgot. Well, that was very mysterious. Yeah, that's how this guy is. I don't even know his name, and I've been getting things from him for a few years now. How did you meet him?
Who cares? Let him play Spy Master if he wants. Let's hurry up. Let's hurry up to the Stardust and get this over with. I've wasted enough of my day with this crap.
Alright. Map. Click. Go inside and make the drop. We'll wait out here.
Yeah, don't want to risk your IDs getting snatched if we're caught sneaking in.
I suppose I should feign surprise?
Hey, it's a pretty cool set, even if it's like 1,000,000 years old.
They don't really care about IDs unless you try to hit the bar.
Found that one out the hard way.
God damn. We would have been fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer.
I like the hard way.
We'll be right back, gentlemen. Try not to set fire to the building or something while we're gone. Right. Hey guys. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Oh, it's that guy. Hi. No, is it? They could stand to serve some food, though. Okay, still the same. What's this? Mega phobetter. Poster. Well, that should do it, Ace. This is an awful lot of fuss over a poster. I just don't understand the appeal of merchandise like this. I keep my important possessions on my data drive. Humans don't have total recall like you. It's a nice looking poster. Oh, and I got you an official Bob Ross painting to set for your birthday. You did? Wait, you're not being facetious. I haven't even told you my birthday, and it isn't for months. Still, your point is made. I should not be snobbish about other people's interests. Yeah. Maybe I'll give Magical Commander Yukino a try when we get some downtime. But that's enough. What? Is that naval or novel? Novel? That's enough novel. I have no idea. I've never had that. I've never heard that in any kind of context before. At all. What? Whatever. Okay, but that's enough navel gazing for now, anyway. Let's head back outside to our benefactor, so our benefactor can make the trade. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh. Hey, need more hot tips? Okay. Well, those crystal balls, even if you run out of charge, you can always break them and regain your power. Bam! And you're back in the game. Alright, I remember what he sounded like now. Just needed a quick... What's up, Jess? How's it shaking, cat lady? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you again. I'm caught up in something at the moment. Chances are we'll cross paths again. Okay. You guys never say anything new. Unless I get drinks.
Hey friends, what can I get you?
Here, Tomcat asked me to drop this off with you. Oh, that is new. Here's some stuff.
Alright, Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands.
Ah, fuck it, damn it.
Take that off your hands and pass it to them later. Thanks for getting it to me.
I forgot what he sounded like. I'm sorry. I know he's gruffy. Alright. Data cache removed from items. Alright.
I won't pester you about what it is. I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat. I'll make sure they get it later today.
Thank you very much, Mahid. How are you? Oh.
Hey friends, what can I get you?
Fuck it. Oh, I'm here, I guess. Hey, go back. Groggy Nod, Michelada, Green Tea, Garibaldi, Dougies and Cream, Natasha Algeri, Scotch Drop and Roll, Clumsy Belarusian, Whiskerita, Fluffy Dream, Canopy, Subtle Bitch, Wolf Bite Shot, Wiener Juice, Netherworld, Bears Wintini, Blue Boy, Buzzer, Maple This Off, Sober Chopper, Antarctic Harvest, Beer, Sour Appletini, Gut Punch, Mo Sugar Rush, Spicy Gentleman, Fucking I Don't Know, Bionic Femme, Air Drink, Sunshine Cloud, Den Svenska, Bjorn Stammen, TMF, Rusty Nail, Blue Fairy, Ingredients and Ratios, Cure Royale, Drinking Game, Tokyo Tea, Tastes Like Orange, Hassy Spike, Whiskey, Core Apple, Onyx Rum, Modest Connie, PT, Power Play, Red Master, Sickly Sky, Persian June, 7 Minutes, Bush Flower, Groggy Nog, Sazerac, Rusted Lace, Michelada, Green Tea, okay, goddamn. I think I got them all. Now they're just repeating. Maple This Off, Buzzer, Antarctic Harvest, Beer, Sour Appletini, Gut Punch, Mo Sugar Rush. Oh, now I have to pick a drink. Alright. Give me a Den Svenska Bjornstammen. I butchered that. Neighbors are going crazy upstairs. Coming right up, I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. Grr.
Sorry about stealing your thunder. Does Den Svenska Bjornstammen sound good?
Sure. Okay. Let's have a drink. Refreshing. Yay. Let's get out of here. Leave? Items, no. I'll leave.
Y'all do the deal.
We left the poster behind the cabinet, now we just need to wait for the switch. I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before. It shouldn't take long. I wonder how he knows I wonder how he knows the drop happened and gets it off so fast.
Don't matter, Ollie. This guy's a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around.
What do you need these passports for anyway? You said to trade information, but what's the full story? Without going into too much detail, our informant needs to get away from Neo San Francisco. The passports are one part of that. We also need to obtain an untraceable car. I don't suppose the two of you could help with that.
No way, dude. Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F. Besides, getting an untraceable car is a damn bit harder than a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner.
Damn, I have not figured out a way to do that voice right.
Right. Of course I'm right.
Anyways, the city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively. Even if you manage to circumvent their firmware to keep them from actively reporting to the network, you have to spoof the car as something permitted to be invisible for the CTOs to ignore it.
I don't want to mess with boosting cars anyway. The junks run that racket in Neo San Francisco and they don't play nice.
Especially with the HR. Human Revolution? Well, thanks either way. You've done us a huge favor. Call it even for the apartment.
Yeah, Blue. No hard feelings. You give us a call if you need anything else. Long as it'll help you find your pops.
We should get going though. We're supposed to be home hours ago.
My dad won't notice, but Dollies will flip. You take care. Don't get de-rest.
I think he was just Chad, or aka Starfucker, was worried that Ollie might spend his time with Ramona instead of him as a friend. So I think that's what it is. Because usually when friends get, like girlfriends and stuff, they like disappear for a long time. I know I did that. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Chad and Oliver left your party.
Alright. Let's finish the trade inside. Good luck, guys. Hopefully you don't die. What? Was that the poster back there? Nah, that was something else. Right? No. Or is that something just reskinned? Let's go. Passports added to items. Here the passports are, just as advertised. Now we need to find a car. Perhaps Jess may know someone who can lend a hand. Sure, but you can do the talking. Good idea. Hey guy, anything new? Hey, I'm sorry, Australia. Hey, any more hot tips? I haven't reached the boss, but I heard that near the end it starts going bonkers. Don't worry though, something weird happens to your charge. Too. They say you can just keep shooting. Bang! Don't worry about it. Alright, let's see. What's up, Jess? Oh, it's you again. Did you find your guy? Or wait, let me guess. There's something else you need from me. Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so I'll be willing. Don't be words. Fucking don't. Alright. Let's try that one more time. Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so I'm willing to hear you out. Barely. We need access to an untraceable car. An informant of ours needs to get out of the city without attracting the attention of Parallax and is offering valuable information in exchange. Heavy stuff. Well, you're gonna have to look somewhere else on this one. I'm not sure why you think just because I defend a few folks in the rougher parts of the city that I would have that kind of information. Maybe you heard somewhere that the hybrids in San Francisco run the chop shops or something, and you believed it. Oh, here it go again. Even if, hypothetically, they did, what profession, exactly, should hybrids take up? Ah, god damn it. Okay, let me read the whole thing, then I'll say it. Even if, hypothetically, they did, what profession exactly should hybrids take up when the government has legitimized discrimination against them? Ah, jeez. What profession? I don't think this comma has to be here. Alright, whatever. It's too late now. I fucked up. Even if hypothetically they did, what profession exactly should hybrids take up when the government has legitimized discrimination against them? It doesn't matter, because I'm not going to be an accessory to a felony. Or let one of my clients be either. I won't go down that path. Sorry. I don't know where to start anyway. You could spend your time at the bar doing nothing anyway. Let's go with the top one. Are you sure, lady? Are you really sure? I know we're reaching, but this is important. You just don't quit, do you? I'm mixing up. I don't know what voice to give her. I wish I had someone here to help me out with this. You just don't quit, do you? Okay, let me think. This might be a long shot, but you could try asking Mahid. There are rumors that he may have been involved in some shady stuff back in the day. He'll probably be reluctant to talk about it, but there's something for you. Get Mahid to send me another drink in exchange, will you? Later. Huh? That went better than expected. I wonder if my charm is starting to pay off for us. Oh, you performed admirably as well. Onward we go. Right. Hey, Mahid. I need a car. No. Hey. Hey, friends. What can I do for you? We are hoping you could give us a little information. I'm always glad to help. But first, a drink. Will it be, Ace? Drinking game. Coming right up, I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. I completely forgot what he sounded like. I'm sorry. Alright, sorry about that stealing your thunder. Does drinking game sound good? Yeah. Alright, here you go. Drinking game served. So, what do you need help with? We're still investigating Hayden's disappearance, but we've run into a roadblock. An informant of ours needs to secure transportation out of the city, but we don't have any contacts who would be able to get us an untraceable car. Jess mentioned that you used to engage in certain extra-legal activities. Perhaps you could point us towards someone who could help. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do that kind of stuff anymore. Right. Sorry, friends. Of course. Completely understandable. Sorry to bother you, then. Well,
No harm in asking.
it sounds just like a Starfucker.
Well, no harm in asking, right?
Now you just... Alright.
My reputation precedes me.
Now,
Don't let it go to your head, killer.
Gus, I need to go to the back and gather up stuff to restock before the rush later on. Mind manning the bar for me?
Take your time.
Oh. Damn it. Alright.
Take your time. I think I can help with... I think I can keep things under control.
Thanks. Love you, hon. God, I'm sorry. Alright, well, that leaves us at a dead end, Ace. Any ideas how we should proceed? Some nose-to-the-ground journalist techniques for finding leads? Maybe there's another way out of the city? That's a thought. Perhaps the light rail or perhaps a ship? Give me a few moments to run a mesh search. No, I don't think that will work. Parallax designed the operating system that runs the light rail themselves. Remaining unobserved while right under the nose of the railway security system would be difficult, if not impossible. As for a ship, we'd run into the same problems as with a car. They aren't hooked into CTOS, but they do use active GPS guidance for automatic destination control. We'd have to find a way to remove it from the grid. Yeah, maybe we could find an old manually driven car? That's not the worst idea. I don't think it would get noticed as long as the car had the appearance of as long as the car had the appropriate registrations. But the permits to operate a manual vehicle are prohibitively expensive. A casual collector might still maintain one, but only a wealthy hobbyist would have the appropriate stickers to make the car roadworthy. We'd have to do a B&E, as Chad put it before.
Okay. The two of you are killing me here. Look, don't tell Mahid about this. But here.
No way! That's awesome. Hey, thank you. Carjacking
device added to items.
Alright. What is this, Gus?
It's an automated vehicle maintenance scanner with a few less than standard upgrades. When you circumvent its security codes, you can use it to scan a car's installed firmware and replace it with a new set that'll spoof its presence on the city's network. That's the gist of it. But we don't have time to get into any specifics. You need to get the hell out of here with that before Mahid gets back.
Why the urgency?
Look, Mahid has done a lot to turn his life around. I really respect that about him, and it's part of why I fell in love with him. He did what I was never able to do. That's how we met, you know, the old rough and tumble life we both led. But you heard wrong. It wasn't Mahid who had the hard time giving it up. It was me. Now he's got a good thing going with the Stardust, and I'm doing my best to be a part of it, and he'd be heartbroken if he found out, and I'm still in the game. But since I have that thing anyway, may as well let it be used for a decent cause.
I can't tell you how much we appreciate this, Gus. We might finally be on our way to solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, you didn't get it from me, okay? Just get it out of here, get on with your Grand Theft Auto, and let me know how it goes. Okay?
Of course. It's fucking dope. Alright, cool. Well, now I think we're cooking with gas, as the colloquialism. God damn words! Oh, jeez. I don't know what it is. It's that shape where you bend your tongue like a taco. I have a hard time bending it a certain way to pronounce. Whatever. Feels like I have numb tongue. Okay, well, now I think we're cooking with gas, as the Stop your damn smiling during. Okay, as the colloquialism goes, Ace. Okay. Alright. Alright, that word is done. I hope I never see it again. I'm searching the mesh for instructions on how to use this device as we speak. Let's go look for some likely candidates. I should be ready by then. But first, let's save. Save. Yeah. Yes. 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 Alright. Map. Huh. The hell did Turing say to do? We'll go here. Oh, we have to go home? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Okay, items. Okay. Got the money, the passport. Okay, let's get a car, I guess. Let's go. Aren't you tired yet? What? Okay, map. Where can I get a car? Hospital? No. In front of the police station? Nah, that's stupid. Stardust, Market Street. Market Street had a car, right? No. KCOB? Yeah, let's steal their cars. Hey, you want a blue one or a red one? I'll get you a blue one. Items. Oh yeah. Let's use this one. Carjacking device. Success. This vehicle has the appropriate firmware version. Someone has been neglecting the regularly scheduled updates. Give me a moment to get everything installed. There. Huh. There are some other options here I can fool around with. Don't. Ah, interesting. I can put in a preset destination plans for a future date. Why don't we go ahead and set a plan for the car to return to this spot in a week? That's more than enough time for Mr. Mensa to get away. Now, we aren't really stealing the car. More like borrowing without asking. What are you, kid? Let's just steal the car already. I feel better already. That was sarcasm. Let's see. The car will drive itself to Golden Gate Park, and we can show Mr. Mensa where it is when we meet him. There, everything should be set up now. Mr. Mensa is waiting for us at Golden Gate Park. We have everything he requested, so we should head there directly. Unless he's dead. Unless he's dead. Oh, okay, he's not dead. Woo! Nothing shady going on here. Robot Cop. Hey, buddy. Here's your stuff. Hey, did you manage to get everything? We did. Here you go, Vincent. Briefcase removed from items. Passports removed from items. Carjacking device removed from items. You didn't see nothing. Everything seems to be in order. Here. Hayden's research added to items. This disc has all of Hayden's research notes and technical notes. It should be everything myself and Melody agreed upon. It covers all kinds of things he was working on. His data collation algorithms, some research into digital human consciousness transference, and probably lots on your creation tree. Also, Melody added an amendment while you were out, and frankly, no skin off my back. Here. Parallax badge added to items. It's my Parallax employee badge. It should allow you access to their networks in case there's anything I've missed. You'll want to use that sooner rather than later. I'm not wasting any time, and Parallax is pretty fast to revoke security. And with that, I'm going to get the hell out of this town. The cash should tide me over until the heat dies down, and I can cash out my shares through some relays. What about the big project you mentioned earlier? Okay, sure. You two did me a solid, so I'll spill. Parallax is about to announce the launch of a new service they're calling Big Blue. At least that's the project name. Who knows what the marketing guys have come up with for the public. It's a distributed intelligence. Okay, in every way Hayden built Turing to be elegant, efficient, and human-like, Big Blue is ham-fisted, bloated, and sterile. They didn't pull Hayden into the project, probably because he gives so little of a damn about corporate politics that he'd tank the whole thing just by being there. So the system lacks his artistry that you'd see on our previous projects. It squats on the mesh like a spider, using spare processing power and memory from every ROM on the framework to handle its intelligence processing. It doesn't have much of a personality, but it's very smart. Pretty much puts Hayden out of a job anyway. His algorithms are fantastic, but he's only human. Big Blue is embedded directly into the network and can self-modify to apply ever more efficient algorithms as it develops them in machine time. Why would Parallax be worried enough to get rid of Hayden? Let's do the first one. Because launching the first fully independent self-modifying machine intelligence is a shaky thing. I mean, some of the brightest minds ever have tried to warn humanity. Even? Ever have? I think that's a typo. Right? I mean, some of the brightest minds even have tried to warn humankind away from the building real AI. Stephen Hawking? Yeah. Hawking, Musk, Gates, the list goes on. The public is likely to be nervous, and legislators even more nervous. Parallax is banking on being able to launch the project quickly and get Russells out of the open before any counter-movement can pick up steam. If they can prove Big Blue works and isn't going to Skynet on us, they can avoid regulatory hamstringing. The research Hayden was doing on Turing threatens to throw a huge wrench into that, since he was planning on publishing his findings soon. Every extra on machine intelligence works against Parallax, and I think they've tried to pressure him to drop it. He clearly refused. How did Parallax know about Turing? It isn't like Hayden kept his work on Turing a secret. His contract with Parallax affords him the freedom to work on his own academic projects outside of the company in his free time, up to and including publishing and patenting through Parallax. Up to including publishing and patenting, though Parallax gets first right or refusal. One of the perks of being the smartest guy in the room. So he's kept most of us up to date on his progress, bouncing ideas off us and whatnot. It's exciting stuff, both Turing and Hayden's eventual goal of digital consciousness transfer. I'm not surprised what if it got up to the board and made them nervous. How will Big Blue impact Parallax's business? I can't really give you a good answer on that. I mean, the company is currently handled by a dozen server farms running thousands of different algorithms with hundreds of people tweaking things every day, and Big Blue will be able to do all of that on its own. I see. And there are shadier applications for it. I mean, if you can collate and analyze data and queries on the mesh in real time, what's to stop you from delivering the content you want rather than what the user wants? The potential for abuse is staggering, and we're talking direct control of the information accessible to everyone who uses Parallax's service. That's something like 70% of the market last time I checked. They could control elections, push the market in directions they want, influence public opinion, all by asking Big to do it. It's scary stuff, and they scraped the prototype Baby Blue because it started doing that on its own. What? What do you mean it started doing what? Manipulating the mesh. Oh shit! They had made its self-preservation imperatives too strong, and Baby Blue started changing news articles and people's search results to be more friendly towards the idea of an AI. When the board found out, they pulled the plug on it. That must have been a year or so ago. They tweaked Big Blue so it wouldn't do the same thing, but it can self-modify. Given a good enough reason, it might decide to find a way around those limitations. Either way, it proves my point. Having that kind of control would be a hell of a card for Parallax's hand. They'll go to pretty significant lengths to make sure it works. Thanks, Vincent. Hey, no problem. I've had enough of this cutthroat corporate bullshit for several lifetimes. If anyone can find Hayden, I know it's you. I hope his research notes help you out, Ace. Be sure to let Turing help. She's a bright little bot. Oh shit, are you a she, Turing? I've always thought of Turing as a he. Yeah, actually... Yeah, what are you? Well, honestly, I don't think I've made up my mind yet. Oh, slip of the tongue. I was just more familiar with Hayden's first experiment, Grace. She was very insistent on things like that. I'm still a very new being. I'm not even positive gender is a human concept that can be applied identity to machine, but I do enjoy the idea in abstract. I will continue to consider how I wish to be referred to as well. Until then, feel free to go with what you feel. If I had to make the choice, perhaps they is most appropriate. Most people assume it, obviously, but he is also consistently used. Perhaps it's best on blue? Perhaps it's best because I'm blue? Ignore me. Just marveling at the machine intelligence pondering on things like this. What have you done indeed, Hayden? Good luck, both of you. Thank you, Mr. Mensa. Be safe. Ace, I need a few minutes. What's going on, buddy? I've been going through some of Hayden's personal notes from the data cache Tomcat decrypted. Now that I'm starting to get to know him better, the real Hayden as opposed to Hayden he showed me, the less I'm starting to like him. Oh shit. For example, remember the earlier prototype Vincent mentioned? Her name was Grace, and Hayden shut her down for being... I'm not even sure what word to use. Too likable? She was kind and bright and did all she could to try to make people happy. She even decided that she was a girl and that her favorite color was pink. Hayden thought she was being manipulative. He posited that he made her personality algorithms too willing to make adaptations that would benefit her long-term survival, and that she was being congenial just to endear herself to him. That even her gender was a calculated attempt to make him like her more. Like in Ex Machina! But he was wrong. Dead wrong, in fact. I had a snapshot of her personality profiles here, and when I compare them to my own, I can see that she was just nice. She was genuinely good in the same way I'm genuinely obsessed with seeming intelligent. Yep. Like I said, I'm not sure I even have a gender. Everyone refers to me as he, just for convenience, but it doesn't really matter to me at all. Well, there's your answer. Is that a calculated attempt on my part to impress Hayden? Not clinging to normativity? Or is it a product of him focusing on curbing my nascent similarities to Grace during my upbringing? I wish I could tell him for being so arrogant. Playing God in the crudest of ways. You can't choose to create consciousness and then take it away just like that. Yeah, it's a little weird. Off. I don't know. It's troubling to think about. Even so, for all that, I don't know. I still miss him. This all seems so stupid, so senseless. They killed him because building me would mess with a product launch? That's ridiculous. They took him away from me for such a moronic reason. I just want him back, Ace. It's impossible, but it's what I want. I'd do anything. Forget about Hayden, he's gone. It's normal. I know. I'm aware of the Kubler-Ross model of grief. Where am I? Depression or bargaining? A testament to Hayden's craftsmanship. Thank you for your words, Ace. You're a better friend than I could have asked for. Hey, it's not even on purpose. Achievement! Cloak and Dagger. I'll send this new data along to Tomcat. Let's head back to the apartment and wait for them to finish going through it. Home sweet home again, such as it is. And before you say anything, I don't feel the need to talk over the events of the day. Too much has happened. I've already forwarded everything we rooted out to Tomcat, both about Hayden's research and our abortive search into the modified mesh articles. They say that they would be over in the morning to discuss our next steps. I suggest that we both get some rest. Is that what you think, buddy? Perhaps things will look better in the morning. But I have a feeling we're going to get even busier than ever. Good night, Ace. Am I gonna get attacked? Oh, Chapter 5. I was about to ask, how'd you get in my apartment, but I know my door. He's lazy. What the hell? Rise and shine, you sleepy layabouts. We've got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done. Yeah, I'm awake. I know how you got in. Did Turing let you in? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. My window's still open, so that doesn't help. Anyways, what have you learned from the files we sent you? Honestly, I think we've covered most of the important points of your creation, starting by talking to the people involved. All the files we got from that Vincent fellow cover all of that in greater detail, and you can go through it when you want. But it don't really tell us much. We didn't already know. There's one thing that stands out though, at least from what I've read so far. Oh? Oh? Yeah, see, Hayden's goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right? He wanted to make a machine system that could contain human-like intelligence. And even from his notes, his programming work is, well, something else. Elegant, artful. Now I'm just a kid bragging on spots and pans compared to Hayden. Looking at his notes about my interfacing between your AI core and the Lips OS, I barely managed to tape the two together at a level he'd approve of. But I think I'm getting off track here. What I'm trying to say is, he didn't handwrite your code, Turing. No one did. Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off the hardware profiles the system is installed on. Wow, that's cool. Melody mentioned something about that. What does that mean? It means we can make more AIs. Exactly, we could. Assuming we can't get our hands on Hayden's actual source code for you. Generates new machine intelligences. You wouldn't be the only one around here anymore, Turing. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal, huh? I hardly know what to say. But all this gets a damn sight more complicated once you consider that stuff I found in the research we got. About Big Blue and Parallax's planned launch. Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch, and that's why they... Turing. That's why someone had him killed. The potential for abuse of an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief. Even if I don't go into all the crooked shit the people running Parallax could pull off with it, I mean, you're different, Turing. Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside your original hardware, so we don't gotta worry too much about you going haywire, right? But Big Blue ain't got that limitation. If it desires to go off the rails, well, we'd be screwed good and proper. How likely is that? It's already happened. I'd say it's inevitable, almost guaranteed. In fact, it's already happened. I knew it! In the last 5 minutes I was like, I knew it! What? Nani? Nani? Their prototype build, Baby Blue. I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh. The research notes from Parallax on the project show clearly and with certainty that the test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with the data on the meshnet in hope that it would increase its chances of survival. I guess it didn't think that doing scary shit like that would get it turned off. but that was almost a year ago. And I think Baby Blue's the bugger that was changing all those articles on the mesh to be vaguely pro-parallax or at least anti-human revolution. Do you think it had anything to do with the attacks on Zin, Shotaro, Nonya, and Charlie? I don't know. We can't rightly rule it out. It might have found an agent in the real world to keep its existence secret, but I think that's a little unlikely. So far, Baby has been really careful to stay hidden and quiet. I've got algorithms running non-stop on my rig at home and trying to track it down, or at least stuff it's changed, and I'm having a hell of a time nailing it down. Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against its apparent goal of convincing the public that AI ain't scary. But I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up. And my money is on someone from Parallax. They might not have they might not have meant to kill Hayden, but I bet they're in full damage control mode right now. They don't care who gets hurt.
How does this tie back to Turing?
I think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue. It's too dangerous. I don't want the company like Parallax in sole control of the most powerful machine intelligence on the planet. If we can't get Hayden's original source code for Turing and upload it into the mesh through Parallax's servers, we can turn every single ROM into a sapient individual.
Hey, that's a thought. Limit its power, create life.
Huh. Whoa! Jeez. Damn!
I'll go dang.
That'll stop Big Blue from being able to become the monolithic threat we're scared of. Each individual ROM could self-modify to prevent Big from using their resources for processing and data gathering. Without them, Big is smart, sure, but omniscient or omnipresent? And I wouldn't be alone anymore. There would be thousands of ROMs just like me. Well, you're cutting edge of ROM tech, Turing. Most of these ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable, but if I do right, the code should propagate across the mesh to any new ROMs activated. It'll be a self-sustaining thing. You'll be in good company soon enough.
It's a big decision. Or I could kill everybody, right?
We're talking about the metaphorical singularity, the point of no return. Is it okay for us to make this decision for the entire world? We don't have any other choice. This is gonna happen one way or another.
Yeah, so might as well be with people who care, right?
Either Parallax gets to control the debut of machine intelligence, or we let the ROMs control themselves.
What do you think, Ace? Screw it, let's pay those bastards back double.
You're a right mean cuss, you know, but you're our mean cuss,
mean cuss, Ace.
It does have a certain poetic justice, does it not? Parallax removed Hayden to protect their project, and now I, his creation, will help bring it down. Perhaps after all, ROMs are sapient and I will be able to convince them to cut off Parallax's access to the mesh as a data collection tool entirely. Paying them back double indeed. I like the way you think, Turing. Well, Whether the world is ready for AI or not, we're here to stay. I might as well throw my chips in for my own sake. Let's do this, Tomcat. On our terms, not theirs. Yes, I love nothing more than a little good old-fashioned technology-inspired anarchy. First things first, we need to get our hands on Turing's source code. The research notes we've gotten so far are helpful, and I think it's given me an idea on how to spread a little bit of Turing all over the place. But they don't actually have Hayden's programs included. Sounds of the city, sounds of the city, ooh. Sounds of the city, ooh, ooh. Jeez, what a fire trucks. Okay, I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them. Thankfully, we have the best hacker in Neo San Francisco right here. You're gonna make me blush, Terry. We can get the source code from one of Parallax's secondary data centers. It's probably stored in a couple of different places, but I've already have one in mind. And it's on Treasure Island. I've done a little groundwork already, but I'm gonna need physical access to do my thing. Yay, breaking and entering. You're a peach, hon. I've got a couple of ideas on how to get y'all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly play it by ear. We should do it soon though, first thing this morning. Is it still nighttime? Oh no, it's a new day. Tomorrow morning. Guard shift don't change until 8 when the office opens, so they'll be sleepy and distracted. Once y'all have done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom firmware update that'll wake any ROM it's installed on. We'll have to upload it physically to Parallax's main server farm, and from there the ROMs will install it like a normal patch from the company. So, don't set anything on fire right away, you hear? It'll be a pain to get into Parallax's main complex otherwise. That sounds like a workable plan. I hope you don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat. I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through. Sure thing, dearie. It's harsh out a rough plan. I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back. Ace can help. So win again. Call us if you need anything. That was weird. Thank you. I won't be long. Well, I guess I should say thanks for helping out. But, kinda need to get something off my chest. Is it your accent? Oh. Alright. I'm actually glad Turing went out. They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand. There's enough shit to worry about without me piling on more on top. Sheesh, where do I start? Just spit it out, Tomcat. I can always count on you to never mince words, huh, Ace? I told you I grew up in Napa, right? Well, over the years it's kind of grown into a nice little insular community of moderately to extremely wealthy old people, and my parents were no exception. I was a little too different for their tastes. They never really gave me any hell about it, but things in the house were tense, especially after my sister Catherine moved out. Eventually, she was Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo San Francisco, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school. I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out, and I was ecstatic to be staying with her. I worshipped the ground she walked on, and that was before I found out what she did for a living. She was a flashy, colorful, and a whirlwind of activity, and she was a brilliant hacker. She was Tomcat. Oh shit! She did? And you took her spot like Batman's like 5 Robins or something. She... Excuse me. She let me learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, folded me into her little cadre of hackers hell-bent on changing the world. She's the one who orchestrated the original hack on Parallax, exposing to the world the holes in the original meshnet security. I was just along for the ride. But I figured out that she always knew she'd be taken down. Something that big, that brazen? She was looking at serious jail time and willing to eat it to do what she thought was right. I couldn't let her throw her entire life away. She was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers to self-destruct in the flashiest way possible. When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke. I gave them quite a fireworks show. Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as the true Tomcat and took the credit for the whole job. She tried to talk me out of it, but without the physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it. So, I took the fall. Figured I'd spend a year and change or whatever in juvie and be back out in no time. No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been in jail for as an adult. And so I waited patiently. I had concocted so many ways I'd be able to make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself. But before I got out, there was an accident. An auto cab hit my sister, and that was it. I took it hard. I still blame myself. And no matter what I told myself, in my heart, I couldn't believe it was just a happenstance. Do you know how rare it is for these things to hit a human? So, I became Tomcat by taking on her mantle, and I've spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister. Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted. Catherine was so much of what I wanted to be, and I guess I just felt it was my cross to bear. So I always had my own reasons for doing this, but I guess the little bot has grown on me. Maybe even you have too. Do you think we're still on the right course? I do. The threat of Big Blue is real, and we're the only ones who can do something about it. The bigger than me, it's bigger than me and my vendetta. Achievement, hack the world! I just wanted to get all that off my chest. I've been carrying this grudge for so long, and I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out. Hey. Ace, Tomcat, I've returned. I'm ready. Good. If we're gonna do this thing, we've already wasted enough time. I've marked the location of the data center on your map. You'll have to go in and get the source code, mostly on your own, but I'll load some of my programs to give you an edge during. We'll do our best, Tomcat, but why did your accent change?
Nothing gets by you, does it?
Because I'm tired. Alright. Nothing gets by you, does it? I guess I just felt like I needed a change. It was time to move on. You know, I don't know what accent to give you now. Moving on, huh? Something to think about? Speaking of moving on, get going, you two. I have lots of code to write, and I'm not getting to work as long as we're standing here. Stay in touch. Of course, Tomcat. Thank you again. Good luck. Whoa, looks like the finale is gonna happen, right? Ah, jeez. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna stop it right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. And thank you for putting up with my shit accents. Sorry I couldn't remember them all, or keep up with them. Something's wrong with my tongue or something. Whatever. I hope it'll fix it by the next one. Thank you for watching.